Imagine this, a $3.1 billion industry caught in the middle of a global trade crossfire. Singapore's pharmaceutical exports to the United States, one of its most valuable markets, are now under threat. Could this spark a ripple effect across semiconductors, consumer electronics, and the entire global supply chain? Comment below. Do you think these tariffs are fair, or could they backfire on the U.S. economy itself? And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a critical update. Stay with us, because at the end of this video, we'll reveal what's really at stake and why this trade fight could decide the future of Singapore's economic growth. Stay tuned to find out what happened behind the scenes. Singapore's Deputy Prime Minister and Trade Minister, Yong, announced on Saturday that pharmaceutical companies in Singapore are urgently seeking clarity on whether they will qualify for exemptions from steep new U.S. tariffs. Currently, Singapore exports about 4 billion Singapore dollars, equivalent to $3.1 billion, worth of pharmaceutical products to the United States, with the majority being branded drugs. These pharmaceutical exports make up roughly 13% of all Singapore's exports to the U.S., highlighting just how crucial this sector is to the island nation's economy. Yong emphasized that many pharmaceutical firms operating in Singapore already have expansion plans or existing business footprints in the United States, factors that may help them qualify for tariff exemptions. During his remarks, Yong noted that he had met with U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick in August, where both sides discussed ongoing negotiations. These talks are not only focused on pharmaceuticals, but also on the semiconductor industry, a sector that represents a massive portion of bilateral trade. Yong was clear about Singapore's objectives. Ultimately, we hope to secure an arrangement with the U.S. that ensures our companies remain competitive in the American market. Our pharmaceutical firms need to continue exporting without being crippled by high tariffs. Whether that means 15% or another rate is part of ongoing negotiations, but we aim for preferential treatment compared to the current top-line tariffs. What makes this situation more complex is that, despite having a free trade agreement, FTA, with the United States since 2004, Singapore's exports are still subject to a 10% baseline tariff. This fact has raised eyebrows among business leaders and policymakers who fear broader trade restrictions. The stakes are high. According to Singapore's central bank, products like semiconductors, consumer electronics, and pharmaceuticals, which together account for about 40% of all Singaporean exports to the U.S., could face reduced demand if tariffs expand further. Such an outcome would not only hurt Singapore's economy, but also disrupt global supply chains that depend on its advanced manufacturing sector. This isn't just about tariffs. It's about the future of a nation's trade competitiveness and the ripple effect across industries that power both the U.S. and global economies. Will Singapore secure an exemption and safeguard its $3.1 billion pharmaceutical lifeline? Or will Washington push forward with tariffs that could reshape global trade dynamics? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should the U.S. give Singapore a break on these tariffs? And don't forget to subscribe, because the details we uncover in the next updates could change everything. Stay with us to find out what happened behind the scenes. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing. Subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support.